removing a battery. Now, yes, there is an order of operation to remove a battery in automotive. You're going to remove the ground side first, since the ground is what controls our circuits. Well, completes the path to ground. Remove that, so if we were to put our wrench on here and then touch something ground, we wouldn't get zapped or weld things to other components, start fires, have the battery explode. Now, when you put the battery back on, you're going to do it in reverse order. Positive side first, then the negative side. You want to make sure your cables are nice and tight, free of corrosion, because corrosion, whether how small it is resistance, and voltage has to drop over resistance, so you would have less voltage going to the rest of the circuits in the vehicle. This should be coming off. You want to make sure that your clamps are nice and tight. Come on, baby. There we go. Once you install it so that we have a good connection, and make sure you secure the battery with that battery bracket so that there's no wiggling around. Now that we're off, we can go ahead and move this to wherever we need to remove it and replace and reinstall the battery. Now, when you're dealing with a car, especially something 1996 or newer that has a computer, as soon as you disconnect that battery, you're going to erase all the memory of the computer. And when I say the memory of the computer, I'm talking about codes, which most everybody knows that by now, but you're also erasing what the vehicle has learned. Vehicles today have adaptive learning. They learn how you drive. My Toyota liked the way I drive, didn't like the way my husband drove. But when you take off that battery, you erase all that. So the car has to relearn how to idle. It has to relearn how to adjust its air intake. It all depends. Some of them may not even start. So before you change a battery, make sure you look it up, the procedure. In a lot of cases, we use what's called a memory saver. A memory saver, the good ones, will actually plug into the DLC, data link connector, of the vehicle and provide just enough memory or power to keep that computer's memory saved and alive. So once you take the battery out, put a new battery in, everything's back as normal. Please do not give a customer back their car after you've just replaced the battery and send them on their way. Their car may not drive the way they're used to driving it. Get in, go for a test drive, make sure the vehicle is performing the way it's supposed to before you give that car back to its customer.